Let's make this a bigger brush so it's easier to color in large spaces. There we go. So satisfying. Why use a tiny brush when you can use a roller? Let's add some depth to this ear. All right, so now we've established where the dark area is. Let's make this part of the hair even darker than I had it before. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-da-doom, da-da-doo. There we go. I think that works. And then we need this, the ridge of this hat. We'll keep one line. Why? Because art. Not because of science, but because of art. Because of helping the viewer understand what's going on there. Let's get this nostril, this dark nostril here. Yalu the Guru, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Lalu. I was trying to make that rhyme. My tongue slipped. How's it going? How are you? So I have the opportunity to stream in the morning. I haven't streamed in the morning in a very long time. So it's good to see some people that I normally don't see or haven't seen in a while. Speaking of that, let's do some shouting out. Let's shout out Yalu the Guru. Yalu the Guru is a gamer streamer, Christian game streamer. I think the last time I was there, you were playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's do this side of the eye because I'm less confused over here than I was on that side. Figure some things out over here. All right, so this, it's going to look like, you know what? If it's going to look like eyelashes, I may as well just make them look like eyelashes. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do. I think that is going to curve this way. Do not want it to look like eye makeup. I do not want it to look like feminine eye makeup. That is not the vibe I'm going for here. This part of the mouth, we gotta make sure that is shaded. Maybe not so much, maybe not so dark. Let's keep this cleft chin going that I've been giving him recently. Joseph is, I don't know why, well, I do know why, but it's hard for me to draw characters without wrinkles because I've been drawing old men. I've been drawing wrinkled old men, wrinkled bearded old men for the last 3 years, 4 years actually. And characters without wrinkles are difficult for me because there's a lot of reference points. There's a lot of things that I use the wrinkles for, that I use to find the wrinkles that really define the character. And characters without wrinkles, for me, I really have to think about. There's more questions for me to ask. More questions than answers. I think this line is not helping. That does not help. Not helping. Line. All right, let's go read some Bible. Let's go find. Nope. Let's spell it right first. Here we go. Bible Gateway. Let's see if it remembers the last thing I was at. The verse of the day on Bible Gateway is whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. That almost rhymes. You can make that into a song. It does not remember where I was at last time. I think I was in Genesis 34. Yeah, that exactly it. Let's go to 35 this time. Then God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and settle there, and build an altar there to God, who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau." So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, "Get rid of the foreign gods that you have with you, and purify yourselves and change your clothes. Then come, let us go up to Bethel, where I will build an altar to God, who answered me in the day of my distress and who has been with me wherever I have gone." Hey, Kishu, how are you? Thank you for the lurk. So they went up to Bethel, where I will build an altar to God, who answered me in the day of my distress and who has been with me wherever I have gone. So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods they had and the rings in their ears, all of the foreign gods. How many was that, I wonder? And the rings they had in their ears, and Jacob buried them under the oak at Shechem. Then they set out, and the terror of God fell on the towns all around them, so that no one pursued them. Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz, that is Bethel, in the land of Canaan. There he built an altar, and he called the place El Bethel, because it was there that God revealed himself to him when he was fleeing from his brother. Now Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried under the oak outside Bethel. So it was named Alon Bakuth. What does that mean? B. Let's go down to B. B, that means, Alon Bakuth means oak of weeping. Okay. Back to verse 8. After Jacob returned from Paddan Aram, God appeared to him again and blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but you will no longer be called Jacob. Your name will be Israel." So he named him Israel. And God said to him, "I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and increase in number. A nation and a community of nations will come from you, and kings will be among your descendants. The land I gave to Abraham and Isaac I also give to you, and I will give this land to your descendants after you." Then God went up from him at the place where he had talked with him. Jacob set up a stone pillar at the place where God had talked with him, and he poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured oil on it. Jacob called the place where God had talked with him, Bethel. Then they moved on from Bethel while they were still some distance from Ephrath. Rachel began to give birth and had great difficulty, and she was having great difficulty in childbirth. The midwife said to her, "Don't despair, for you have another son." And she breathed her last, for she was dying. She named her son Ben-Oni, but his father named him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. Over her tomb, Jacob set up a pillar, and to this day the pillar marks Rachel's tomb. Israel moved on again and pitched his tent beyond Migdal-Eder. While Israel was living in that region, Reuben went in and slept with his father's concubine Bilhah, and Israel heard of it. Yep, that's what we did on the last page. We just drew that a page ago. And Israel heard of it. Jacob had 12 sons. The sons of Leah, Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob. So Reuben being the firstborn, this is commentary here. Reuben, he was supposed to have the birthright. He was supposed to be the Behor, meaning the leader of the tribe, the leader of the family. So he said, "You know what? How I'm going to seal the deal? I'm going to sleep with Bilhah. I'm going to sleep with I'm going to sleep with the concubine in order to seal the deal. That'll give me power. That'll give me prestige." But I digress. Reuben was the firstborn of Jacob. Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel, Joseph, and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel's servant Bilhah, Dan, and Naphtali. The sons of Leah's servant Zilpah, Gad, and Asher. These were the sons of Jacob who were born to him in Paddan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac in Mamre, near Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. Isaac lived 180 years, then breathed his last, and died and was gathered to his people, old and full of years, and his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. 180 years is a long time.